Hey there, Amar. Nice to see that you've sent us more essays. Let's take a look at this. Green energy. Discuss both the views. Give your opinion. Here's what you said. Experts throughout the developed and developing countries have debated whether renewable energy is a positive development. In my opinion, I believe that clean, renewable energy sources are superior to fossil fuels and not in, but on so many levels. This essay will discuss both views. Okay. Giving examples from the International Energy Agency and Germany to demonstrate points and support arguments. All right. Do you know why I paused? Because I found something here a little strange. Let me show you. They've debated whether it's a positive development. So what you haven't mentioned is the other side of the debate, which is that, maybe it's not. Okay? So you could assume that logically it's fine and that we can understand that this is what you mean. And then you tell us your opinion, and then you say it will discuss both views. But that's where it gets a little strange because we don't know what both those views are. Does that make sense? You didn't really make it clear what the opposing view is. And then when you say that you will discuss both views, we're kind of left with this, okay, well, I can kind of make this logical leap as to what the other view might be, but it's really probably better if you just laid it out more clearly, okay? All right, let's move on. On the one hand, some experts believe that alternative power sources such as wind power, solar energy, and hydroelectricity are not as efficient as traditional fuel sources. This is mainly due to the variability of the electricity that is generated from renewables. All right, here, rather than going straight into an additionally, I think you need to go into more detail here. They're not as efficient is mainly due to the variability. Yeah, I think you could have just said one extra word about this, okay? So why is it variable is my question here. Why does this variability exist? So then, additionally, the technology to produce and store renewable energy is much more expensive than traditional generators. For example, a figure from the International Energy Agency indicates that the cost of solar panels to supply a medium-sized house would cost approximately $20,000 US. Therefore, the upfront high cost of green energy would put an economic burden, you're missing an article there, to the individuals and the governments. Okay, get rid of the and get rid of the, okay? Okay, on the other hand, there is ample evidence that renewables can save money in the long term, not on. This is because when we use renewable sources such as the wind or sun, we do not have to pay to refuel. Even if there are some maintenance charges to be paid, even if there are, not is, because it's charges, it is considered negligible. Moreover, renewable energy sources do not cause pollution of the environment due to little or zero emission of greenhouse gases. Take Germany as an example, and new research shows that it's not a new research, it's just research. Get rid of it. Get rid of that A. That the level of CO2 in German air has decreased by 20% after the government effort to increase reliance on wind turbines to generate electricity in the country. All right, this is fine. It's just a little heavy. What do I mean by that, heavy? It's not inaccurate, but you just have all these prepositional phrases, which just makes it kind of clunky. So the level of CO2 in German air by 20% to increase on wind turbines to generate in the country. So all those prepositional phrases really just makes it a little overly complicated. I'm wondering if you could have possibly rewritten this to make it flow a little better. Again, I wanted to state it's not wrong. It's just the best word I can find for it is kind of clunky. Okay. So, consequently, shifting to renewables could reverse the environmental damage that was caused by using fossil fuels as A, you're missing an A here, source of energy. Okay, that's fine. To conclude from the arguments and examples given, although there are some drawbacks to the use of sustainable energy, I firmly believe that they're positives. No, what? Okay, who is there? Sustainable energy is a plural now. I think it should probably be a singular, no? Let's try it again. Although there are some drawbacks to the use of sustainable energy, I believe that its positives outweigh its negatives. It is predicted that the applications of green energy will prevail in the future. Okay, it's lovely. It's a very nicely written essay. There are a couple of things that, like I said, I wanted you to fix. Those are the things that I definitely think you need to correct in order to make it a better, stronger essay, but you're on the right track. Let's take a look at your task 1. All right, so here's your task 1. I'm going to take a quick look at your word count. Okay, no problems. It's at 161 words. So let's see what you actually said. This is the one about the barking dog. Now, the first thing I want to mention is that you have to put a comma after your opening. So it should be, Dear Mr. Michael, comma. I am writing to complain about the continuous barking of your lovely dog, Lily. It is really affecting my life negatively, and I would like you to do something about it. Okay, clear, to the point, no problems. The barking noise that comes from your little dog is so loud that I can't sleep well during the night. Consequently, I go to my work, not my work, get rid of my. I go to work feeling tired and exhausted because of the lack of sleep. I even received a warning from my boss because one day I overslept and couldn't make it to work on time because of the repeated noise from your dog all night long. I feel that your dog is barking all day and night due to some kind of illness. Thus, I suggest that you take her to the veterinarian and have her examined. Or maybe she could be a little depressed and needs to be taken out for a walk more often. I hope you understand my situation and take actions about the problem. Yours truly. Okay, this is fine. You can see I didn't really have much to correct here. Your style here was neither formal nor informal. It was kind of neutral, I would say, which is also fine. So, I mean, it's nothing wrong with that. It's very possible that you could use a neutral style with your family, with your neighbor, sorry. So, it's fine. I think I liked it. Maybe if there was one thing that you could have improved here, maybe you could have used some less common collocations, a language that might have been just a little higher level. Like, I didn't really care for this. I go to my work feeling tired and exhausted. Well, that just felt kind of redundant to me. Okay? But I liked, words like overslept, received a warning, make it to work on time. So this is all good language here. But I thought you could have maybe peppered it with a couple of things that were a little higher level. Okay? All in all, good work. I don't remember if you have told us when your exam is. I know this is your last set with us, but if you have a little time before your exam and it's not coming up like immediately, what I would like to recommend to you is maybe signing up for some more essay corrections so that we can continue to work together and you can continue to get feedback for your writing, because writing is a skill that you need to continue exercising so that you don't lose any of the gains you've made. So I hope that's something you'll look into and you'll think about, and that we'll see more of your essays to help you continue with your IELTS goals. Okay, so best of luck to you. Let us know what you decide. Keep us informed. So best of luck.